King Titus, this is Marcy. So I've been wanting to do this fitness talk for a very long time, and if you've been following me, you're probably thinking, is this all this chick knows about? Well, guess what this fitness talk is about? Fitness talk number 12, why you should be drinking water. So again, I preach this all the time on my videos. I always tell you to hydrate after our workouts. I tell you on my Facebook fan page to always drink water, and I pretty much probably antagonize you to drink water, and I'm doing a video to give you the benefits of drinking water, because since I have caught on to this trend as of 3 years ago, it's really been life-changing, and I can't stress it enough how much you need to drink water. So I have my little water bottle here, and it has, this is a blender bottle, so I do have the little blender bottle where I can shake if I do decide to make a shake, but it has the measurements on here so that I can always keep track of how much I'm drinking. I've also shared another one of my water bottles on my Twitter pics and Instagram, I'm sorry, and so that also keeps me on track. And what keeps me on track is my fabulous phone. I keep it by me all the time, and it is the Waterlogged App. It is a super easy app. I don't know if you can see that. This app has been life-changing. I set my goal of how much water I'm going to drink a day, and that's it. I force myself to drink that much water, and if I don't, I feel it. I feel dehydrated, I feel drained, I feel tired. And so I'm going to give you the benefits of drinking water. There are a gazillion. I'm going to give you as many as I can just on the top of my head, and here we go. So of course I always have to start off by saying I thank God. I really do. I thank God for providing water on this earth. Should it be free? I think it should. All the bottled water that people are doing, just going down to the river and pouring water in these bottles and calling it water. Too bad it's not free. Technically it is. So I say God's gift of earth, water, is amazing. So first of all, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God, for all of that. And then drinking water, it detoxifies your body. So I've said that before, especially in my pollen video. Just drinking water will detoxify and clean your body, and you're really going to feel it. And so one way that you can know if you're kind of fully clean, if you're detoxifying your body, is if when you go to the potty room, that it's clear as possible. So if you're yellow, you know that it's very concentrated. You haven't been drinking a lot, so you'll notice this when you wake up in the morning. But if you, as the day progresses, you should really start to see that kind of flesh out, and it just shows that you're drinking enough water. Drinking water can also act as a medicine in a sense. So since I started drinking water and hydrating, my allergies and my sinus infections have disappeared off the face of the earth. I have not gotten sick in 3 years because of the water intake that I've had. I guzzle water all day. It's continuously cleaning your nasal passages out, and it's just really keeping your body. It's a motorcycle. Hold on one second. Okay, they're gone. So motorcycle really loud. So yes, it's cleaning your nasal passages, and it's really just cleaning out your body. So there's so many medicines that are practically made with water. So water is really good to act as like a medicine substitute for you. So how many of you have headaches all the time or often? I'll raise my hand, because for the longest, until I started drinking water, I would get headaches almost every day, especially if it's hot outside. So you can get dehydrated. Most people walk around dehydrated actually just by not drinking water. So you don't have to go to the hospital and have like the really bad dehydration symptoms, but you can be dehydrated just by not drinking enough water. So since I've increased my water intake, headaches are really not an issue. I get headaches sometimes, I'm not quite sure, but if you're stressed, if you anything that causes headaches, if you're sick, just drink water, and that water will help your headaches. Okay, so that's a trigger, headaches, not drinking enough water. Okay, and so same thing with like aches and pains in your body. After you work out, you should really hydrate yourself with water. It will help you relieve the tension in your body, the soreness and lower back pain, you name it. Drink your water. So if you have a dry skin issue, or if you feel like, man, my skin's dry, my hands are brittly, drink more water. Drinking more water will help moisturize your skin and your body and make you look younger, which we all want to do. I go around and people think I'm 18, and I'm like, sorry, I'm not 18. And I think it attributes to water. I try to keep myself healthy, hydrating at all times. I'm moisturized, and I'm good to go. The same thing applies to hair. Now this is like an awesome thing, because I was doing some research, and I said, man, I really want my hair to grow. Guess what they said to do? Drink water. So I've been increasing the amount of water I'm drinking. My hair is growing. You can't tell it. There's a couple videos where I do straighten my hair, so you will be able to see it. But drinking water will definitely help with your hair as well, and it helps moisturize your hair. So this goes for all races and nationalities. Drinking water will help your hair grow and also keep it moisturized. So I'm sure most of you have heard in terms of drinking water, especially if you're in school or were in school, which hopefully we all were at one point in time, that drinking water, before an exam or something helps you kind of do better. So if you're sitting at a desk and you're dehydrated and you're taking the standardized test, you probably feel like, man, I'm really gonna suck. Just like a machine, our bodies are the same way. We are a machine in another way, and we have to drink water to keep our body moving and going and shooting water to our brain, in other words. So our brain needs to be moisturized, our organs, everything. So not just the outside in terms of our skin, which makes it moisturized, and our hair, which makes it moisturized. Drinking water also helps moisturize the inside of our body, because our body is made up of roughly 60% of water. I've read a lot of different things on how much water our body really is made up of, but most people don't realize that. They don't realize that their body's made up of water, and that's the reason why most people go around all the time dehydrated, because their body is not up to that water intake level. So remember that's also a key. A lot of people make the mistake of drinking Gatorade when they're not exerting that much energy, and Powerades. While those drinks are really good, they're really made for more long, strenuous types of workouts or games. So like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, those types of people in the Olympics, those type of people, they're gonna need some type of electrolytes with those Gatorade drinks, because they're doing long, intensive training. And for purposes of us, especially our workouts, they're not that long. So fueling yourself with Gatorade, for instance, and I'm not down in Gatorade, Gatorade is good, but after our workouts, it's really not needed. You really only need to drink water. So water, if you choose to drink protein, that's your own discretion, but just drinking water after and during your workouts will help fuel your body as well. So I couldn't imagine working out without my water. So if I'm working out, I have my water. You might not see it in my videos at all times, but trust me, it's right by the camera. Another cool thing about water is that it can help your immune system. So your immune system is kind of like what fights off all the bad and unhealthy things in your body. And so one thing that you can add to your water is lemon, which I've been doing this week. I have my little lemon seeds. I don't know if you can see that. So adding lemon will help. Acid in the lemon is really helpful. And there's a lot of other things that you can add to your water. I've recently started Chia Seeds, so that's CHIA seeds, into my water, and it's they gel up. It's really neat. It feels like you're kind of swallowing Jello, because sitting in the water they become jello-y. And what it does is it helps you stay hydrated longer, because those little seeds absorb the water and help you stay hydrated. So there's a lot of other things that you can do. I drink tea also. Green tea is huge. That also kind of cleans my body out. So those are just some things with that. All right, so another thing when drinking water, and this is one of those topics people don't like to talk about. I've thrown it out there a couple times, and it might startle you, but water will help your number twos or your constipation issues. If you're constipated, that's a good indication that you're not drinking enough water. Or there are some other problems that could lead to constipation, but ultimately if you drink more water, you won't be constipated. Your bowels will be moving and flowing how they should. I don't know the amount of times you should go a day, but we won't get that graphic. Long story short, that's a sign of being dehydrated. So make sure that you really hydrate your body in that aspect. And really, when you drink water, you feel refreshed overall. Like when I'm drinking water, it's like I feel it through my senses, through my nose, through my ears, through my eyes. It's really weird. I know that sounds crazy, but it really does. It feels like I'm refreshing, and everything just feels great. And when I don't drink, I feel like I'm parched and my throat's dry and I'm about to pass out. So that's another little quick tip. So you may have heard of water being able to help you lose weight, and in a way it does. So water is not like a miracle potion in terms of, oh, if I drink it, I'm gonna lose weight. That's not what it is. People say that is because if you replace water with like a soda or something unhealthy full of sugar, you're already reducing those calories. So if you're able to kind of manage that, drink water and get your calories from other food sources or other drinking sources, that would be the way to go. So I drink water. I post this on my Facebook page if I get hungry and I know that I just ate 30 minutes ago and there's no way in the world that I'm hungry. What do? I pick up my water and I start drinking. So that's a little tip of advice, just to keep your water bottle with you at all times of the day, and that will really help you stay on track. If I go out now to the grocery store, to anywhere, I have my water, I'm popping it open. Sometimes it gets hot, but the cool thing about water is, and this is my frugal, if you go to any fast food restaurant, instead of getting the unhealthy things that we don't want, guess what's usually free for the most part? If not, it's 10 to 20 cents. A cup of water. Go to the drive-thru, go to the counter and ask for a cup of water. Boom, you can already get your little 8 ounces in and you can feel the benefits. So do you ever get to feeling really fatigued and sore and tired? Well, drinking water will help with that also. So drinking water will help with being fatigued. So fatigue could be in the terms of you had a long day at work and you're tired and all you want to do is sleep and nap. That happens to me sometimes. I come home and I'm extremely tired and all I want to do is sleep. Guess what will help wake me up? Water. So drinking water will help with that as well. Being fatigued, I've already touched on this again in terms of soreness. It will also help aid with your soreness and relieve your body. So drink water for being fatigued. So those of you that have been pregnant or are pregnant or want to be pregnant, this is another tip that you want to remember. I mean, you got a little person inside of you, and not only do you need to be hydrated, but your baby does as well. So drinking water, more water, and eating very healthy while you're pregnant is extremely important. So make sure that you're hydrating yourself also while you're pregnant. So are you tired of me talking about water now? I'm sure you are, but I hope you listened to me. I hope you found these tips useful, and like I said, all I can say is that water has been life-changing for me. I grew up as a little girl, always dehydrated at camps and soccer practice, and I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. And now that I'm years older, drinking water is ultimately the solution. It really helps. So if I can give my favorite water tips of why I drink water, why it encourages me, I never get sick anymore. I feel refreshed. I don't have headaches, and it makes my hair grow. So most people want their hair to grow, or some people like the short look. That's cute too. I want my hair to grow. So again, drink water, and I will see you guys for our next Business Talk. Bye.